starting. What was the earliest age you remember being interested into the world of motorsports?
I was probably about 12 years old. I didn't really have anybody growing up that was into cars in my life, so I kind of just like fell into it on my own and fell in love, literally.
That's awesome, dude, yo. If a younger version of yourself saw you now, what would they say?
My younger version saw me now?
Yeah.
They would be ecstatic. I remember the days of dreaming I was doing what I'm doing today.
So you're living your dream then?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
The only way it's getting better is if I get, I'd really like to be able to compete. That's like my next plan with that wagon.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
So that's like the outcome you're looking to do. Like this is like a training session.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm planning on my E46 wagon. It's a 2004 325 Xi automatic. I converted it to rear wheel drive and standard, obviously. And then I'm putting my M50 turbo. That's about 450 wheel horsepower. I'm putting that in there, and I plan to go drive the Gambler right away.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I'm so excited for you, man. Have you driven? Is this gonna be the first Gambler you're gonna try to do?
Absolutely. It'll be the first one I'm gonna try, and I plan on keeping them going.
How did you become like mechanically inclined though?
So when I was like younger, I bought about 10 years ago, I bought a 97 Volkswagen Jetta, and I was just driving to work one day and my motor blew up. And I wasn't sure what to do. It was like either I buy a new car or I like try to fix the car with like minimal knowledge, and I ended up I decided to go for the motor, and right from there it worked right out. I like dug in. It took me a while to get into it, but like within about 6 months I ended up getting my motor swapped, new harness, everything done, and I did it all by myself.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's
You
crazy.
ready to party?
Hell yeah, let's do this. We're gonna send it. Talking about the e-Gambler, once you've gone to that point, what do you think you're going to want to do next?
Once I can get through that, if things go well with that, I'd like to travel and start going to some like real deal events, like competitions and stuff like that.
Really around the world?
I mean, I can't really say around the world as of right now, because I mean, I'm unsponsored. This is everything I've been doing for the past few years has all been out of my own pocket, and I've done quite a bit. Last year, unfortunately, I dealt with a lot of issues with my turbo motor. I actually blew up 5 times. Yeah, so in all my expenses of rebuilds, everything, I did that all out of pocket. And like, I made sure I was ready for the next event every time.
So what keeps you coming back for more, even though you know that it's an expense out of your pocket?
Honestly, this is just something, I can't get this feeling anywhere else, honestly. I've done a lot of car stuff between street cars, drift cars, track cars in general, and like, this is just all, on top of being like so much fun and adrenaline, it's a big part is the community.
Yes.
Everybody out here wants to see you driving. Everybody wants to see you do better every single lap, and if you break your car, you crash your car, everyone's there, right there to help you fix your car. like I feel personally, I mean, yeah, there's exceptions other places, but a lot of the time I feel like that's how it is around here. And everybody wants you doing good.
Do you ever think that one day you may want to take a hiatus from drifting?
Yes, absolutely.
My control arm broke.
Huh?
My control arm broke.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I could definitely see myself taking a little hiatus. I'd like to honestly go do some traveling. I've been thinking about it for quite some time. I got a lot of family on the West Coast. So going out there is like big to me. Seeing all of them, because I only see them about once every year or once every couple years if I'm lucky.
And are they supportive of your drifting?
Oh yeah, my dad out in California, I wasn't around him, but he's selling cars for a living. Oh. I'm done. I don't know what's going on.
Jordan,
sorry,
I'm sorry, man, but I really appreciate you coming out and doing this. I know tomorrow's another day, though.
That's right. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna figure this out. I've been driving.
Well, it's only the beginning of the season.
Exactly.
You got a lot of stuff going on, and I
got some quirks to work out.
I'm really excited for you, man, because I mean, even your brother, like he's been seeing you doing so well, and I think he's got like that the itch now.
Absolutely. He wants nothing more than to get right where I am.
Who do you think this sport is for, though? Like, who do you think it would be for, though?
Honestly, anybody that's like actually into cars, you could flourish out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there's the people that for sprints and love show cars. Like a lot of these guys keep their cars looking flawless. Like my car's a little beat up, but you know what I mean? I spent the first 2 years driving to like my absolute limits, pushing my car. I found contact with a couple walls, which that happens in drifting.
Well, I saw you contacting earlier with the Corvette, dude. That was nice.
Corvette, 350Z, the other E36 today was good.
Oh, it's great, dude. I'm super excited for you, man. I can't wait to see more happening in the future, dude. So I'm definitely can't wait to see next time. You're gonna be out there. Absolutely. So are you coming to the next event?
I'm gonna do what I can to. I'm on a big crunch time getting this wagon done for this event Team Vibes out in Pennsylvania.
Oh, no way.
It's an invitation only. Yeah, people come from all over the United States, even Canada, to drive this out. So,
wow. So is that like part of like the e-gambler thing? Like
that's like, honestly, that was kind of an unexpected thing. Like we knew the event was coming up. We heard about it, and we submitted an application, and honestly, weeks went by and we didn't hear a word from them. And then about probably 3 weeks ago, we finally, I got an email from Joe Sansone himself, and he told me straight up, if someone dropped out of here running and they weren't able to make it, and if we wanted to go, we were absolutely in.
Wow.
So I talked to the rest of my team, and everybody was in. So we're making the haul out there. I believe it's like the 23rd, 24th, 25th of June.
Okay.
So it's a long 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll make
I mean, it's a community, like everyone's kind of coming together, and it's even though you're by yourself in the car, you still have the people around you that kind of help you get through the weekend. It kind of help you through the day, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of support out here, and it's like someone just sees you, either sees you struggling, sees you driving good, it doesn't matter. Like someone's gonna come over, either give you some advice, they're gonna come over and tell you how good you're doing, and like, I don't know about everybody else, but like to me, when someone comes over and says, dude, you're like killing it out there, like that's the feeling I'm looking for.
Well, what's your advice to someone that is looking to do something like this? Like what?
Don't be scared to jump into it. Everybody starts at the bottom. I started at the bottom, like the bare bottom, came in without any knowledge, and a lot of people were right there. Like when they saw the effort I was putting in, that's when everybody jumped in. It worked out like that, and I mean, everybody wants you to do good.
Would you ever say that like drifting is a financial burden to someone, even though you're spending so much money, but at the same time?
Fuck, yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it can be. I mean, if you're like me, I'm not a fan of like sitting out from the events. Like when my car is fucking up like this, it's like, that to me is like such a hit. It's a whole
screaming Eagles.
It's you know, I put a ton of work into these cars to make sure like this is like I'm on track. So I mean, for me, when I brake, I want my car fixed right away.
Yeah.
So like if you have a really lot of dedication like that, you could spend some money depending on what your build on your car is. My car, my other motor having 450 wheel, like there's a lot more maintenance, a lot more money to build into that. But you can hop yourself into this. Like for instance, I bought my car completely stock for $900.
Wow.
5-speed manual BMW. It had a 325 motor in it. The chassis were 318i. And yeah, I put $900, and I ended up like just to get comfortable because I had heard like watching videos online drifting and stuff, like random clips and stuff.
Is that what got into drifting?
Kind of. Like I always knew what it was, but I never thought it was something I could afford to do. So then I bought that car, and all I did for modifications was I bought a set of BC suspension, brand new. That was like $1,000 shipped to my door, and then I ended up like probably about 4 or 5 days before the first event. I found somebody selling an angle kit for my car. It wasn't like any high quality or anything, but it was something I felt like could have been reliable. I went out, bought it, put it in, and within my first day of driving, I was linking the whole course.
Nice, nice. So you're definitely, it's something that you feel like it's a natural talent to you.
It feels natural for sure.
Okay.
I don't want to say I was like born with it, you know what I mean? But I remember when I was a little kid telling my mom I always wanted to race cars, and like this is like I feel like this is the race I was looking for.
I can definitely relate to that because I feel like as little kids we grew up playing with Hot Wheels, you know, and you know, motorsports in general is such an expensive sport, you know, and
it is.
This is very like, it's a grassroots feeling, even though it is expensive. Sometimes it's like the sacrifice that can get you to where you want to be, and sometimes you don't need to spend as much money as the people in the infield.
Exactly. You know? A lot of them guys are spending big money. Like I got a lot of money into my turbo motor and like rebuilds and all that. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, like even my brother, he bought his car, 2000 BMW 328i 5-speed for $1,000. One pair of tires in a whole weekend.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I mean, for $1,000, yeah, I mean, $1,000 to $1,500, including like tires and stuff. You could be out here driving. Absolutely, it's a very easy thing to get into if you really want.
If you have the drive for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And you definitely have the drive for it, dude. And
Thanks, man.
I cannot wait to see you the rest of the year, dude. Hopefully I can drive as good as you do one day.
You will.
You know, so I mean, I'm still just starting the beginning, but I can definitely sense the vibes from you and like everyone around you that, you know, you're definitely welcoming and really trying to get everyone situated into the drifting world. And I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate you just coming down here and then let me interview, dude, yo.
Hey, man, I honestly, I wish I really could have got some more laps.
Nah, it's all right, man. It's all good. It's all good. You know, everything happens for a reason, man. And I'm really glad that I was able to share this a little bit of moment with you, dude. Yo.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, you enjoy the rest of your weekend, dude. And I'll see you soon.
Thanks, man. We
Awesome,
definitely
man.
will.
Thank you, man. Later.